What's up, my wolf pack? Elf of the pack right here. And today in this video, man, I'm gonna be doing a review. What? I'm gonna be doing a review of Eden Zero, chapter 101, Singularity. All right. So, bruh, this chapter It had a unexpected twist, bruh. I honestly, oh my god, I was shook. I was shook. Oh my dear. So this chapter was very emotional, like I thought it would be, right? Because my boy Shiki, he finally went back. They all finally went back to Granville. My boy went back to his home planet. It was a real emotional chapter. You know what I'm saying? Um, God, I felt for my boy Shiki. I felt for him. So, look, jumping right into it, right? The crew, the crew's on Granville. Everyone's off the ship except for Ivory and Witch. They stayed on board. Wise, Mora, Shiki, Rebecca, Happy, and Pino and Hermit, they're all exploring Granville. Um, Rebecca's a little bit concerned about if the robots are still infected with the virus because the last thing they saw was the robots being aggressive towards them, right? And she was like, "Oh, we don't gotta worry about that. If they're hostile towards us, we can just run away." It's kind of funny for him to say that because we know they can all take them, but Shiki obviously wouldn't want to fight these robots because they're his friends. He knew them since he was a baby, pretty much. So of course he wouldn't want to fight them. So understandable, right? So he looks to Homura and Wise as though like, if the robots are aggressive towards us, try not to be too hard on them. You know what I'm saying? And Homura, she's all like, I understand. And so, as they continue exploring Granville, they come across all of the robots shut down. They come across all the robots shut down, and Shiki's freaking out. Rebecca's freaking out. They're all like, "What happened?" And I think Rebecca asks if the virus did this, and Hermit, she does a scan on the robots, and she tells them that there was never a virus that infected the robots to begin with. And this, of course, shocks Rebecca and Shiki. And Hermit then proceeds to find a recording in like one of the head robots, the leader of the robots. The leader, but he was like under the Demon King. I can't remember his name, but the leader of the robots. Hermit plays a recording of them planning to be infected with a virus to get Shiki to leave with Rebecca so he wouldn't be all alone when they eventually all shut down, right? Because we know they shut down at the very moment that Shiki left with Rebecca. So Hermit found a recording of the robots planning the whole thing out, pretending to be infected with the virus, pretending to hate humans so Shiki can escape, so he wouldn't be alone, right? And of course, Shiki's all teary-eyed. He's very emotional at the thought of this because keep in mind that he came back still expecting his friends to be alive. He didn't know that they shut down, so it hit him pretty hard, and he broke down. He was crying and everything. Rebecca was looking pretty sad by it. So it was a real sad moment for Shiki, especially. Because I can. While they were machines, you got to keep in mind that even though they were machines, they were his family in a way. He knew them since he was a child. So imagine coming home to see all of your family, all of your loved ones just dead, basically. So yeah, that hit Shiki pretty hard. And while they're still trying to take in the news of what happened to the robots, Ziggy appears. The true Demon King, the original Demon King. And everybody is shook by this. Shiki shook. He was all like, Grandpa? You were alive? And White was all like, that's the Demon King? I thought you said he was dead. you know, and Homura was all like, "Oh yeah, Valkyrie told me he was dead as well." Herman is happy to see Ziggy. Pino's shocked to see her real master, her true master. Um, Rebecca and Happy are shook, and Shiki looked like he was on. Well, yeah, it's understandable because Ziggy was believed to be dead too. Shiki was looking like he was about to cry at the sight of his grandpa, right? And there was a moment where Ziggy doesn't say anything, right? And I think Shiki takes a step towards him, and before he can do anything else, Ziggy like blasts them, or he knocks them all down with a gravity attack, and he starts crushing them. And Hermit's like, "What are you doing? Why are you attacking us?" And Ziggy proceeds to tell Shiki that it was a mistake taking him in. It was a mistake taking him in, and that he shouldn't have raised him, and that humans are disgusting creatures, and pathetic and all this. And Hermes are like, no, there are good humans out there. Not all humans are bad. And the Ziggy was all like, oh yeah, there are humans. There are humans that I can use. And then we see, Captain Connor come down with that ugly fish spaceship, the Eden's one. I don't like the design of that ship. I really don't. We see Captain Connor come down with the Eden's one, and Ziggy's getting ready to peace out. But before he leaves, he looks at Pino and he says, "Pino, come with me." And Pino's like, "What?" he says like, "Pino, it's time for you to come with me." And Pino is just looking afraid, what's happening? What's going on? And that was basically the end of the chapter. Now I'm a little bit confused, right? I'm a little bit confused because it seems like a complete switch for Ziggy. Because, oh wait, 1 second, I forgot to mention that it was revealed that the four star shines, Ivory, Witch, Valkyrie, and Hermit, they were all made on Blue Garden by Ziggy. So Blue Garden is like their home planet. It's where Ziggy made them, right? And it was stated that they all went looking for Mother, but they stopped once they found Shiki, and then they went back to did I say Blue Garden? Granbell. They were all made on Granbell, and they went looking for Mother, but stopped when they found Shiki, and went back to Granbell. And Herman also mentioned Shiki asked where he was found, but Herman said that she don't remember, that their memories from traveling through space was erased. So I'm kind of curious as to why that might be. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, um, I'm a little bit confused on this 100% switch on Ziggy's character because from everything that we've seen from him, he seems to have a fondness for human. He seems to have a fondness for humans. He seemed like he cared for humans. Obviously, he cared for humans, or he wouldn't have took Shiki in, wouldn't have taught him gravity, ether, right? So I'm I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make of this whole twist on his character. Why all of a sudden he would way back up from from shutting down and just having this whole different mindset of I hate humans, humans are scum, humans are disgusting. Oh Shiki, I shouldn't have raised you. Like I don't understand. But obviously it's gonna be revealed in the future. But it kind of threw me for a loop because it came from out of nowhere, really. Because we saw that Ziggy has a fondness for Shiki. Now all of a sudden he hates him and he hates humans. Does Ziggy have a virus? But the virus wasn't real. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm really trying to figure it out. Was it an act? It could have been an act. Maybe Ziggy never really did care for Shiki. I don't know. You would figure with a name with a name like a Demon King, someone would be evil, right? But I figured that was just a title for Ziggy. He never really seemed evil to me. So Ziggy always seemed he was good, right? But maybe it was an act. I don't know. But I don't really see what he would gain from lying. You know what? Let me stop. I'm gonna be all. This video is gonna go on forever if I just sit here and try to guess. Um, Eden Zero Chapter 102 came out. I'm gonna do a review on that. I haven't read the chapter yet, but I will soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Let me stop talking before this video goes to like 20 minutes. Peace. All right. Okay. All right. All right. What's up, my wolf pack? Alpha of the pack right here. And today in this video, man, I'm gonna be doing a review of Eden Zero, chapter 102. Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Okay, and let me say, I am very, very confused. I don't know what's going on, bro. And just in case just to let y'all know, 101 and this video, 102, they're being made in the same day, alright? I just got done with the 101 review, so. And chapter 102 was real short, but it didn't help me understand anything at all. Like, I'm still extremely confused. I don't understand what's happening. So, uh, Ziggy wants to Ziggy wants to rule humankind and any robots to align with humanity for some reason. I don't know. The nigga just wakes up and says, I hate humans. Screw humans. Shiki, I don't care about you anymore. You need to die. The 4 star shines. I don't care about y'all no more. I don't need you. Y'all need to die. I have new 4 star shines now. Like, I'm so confused, bro. So, jumping right into it, yo. Um, the chapter starts off with Ziggy looking down on Pino, right? And he says, "You belong with us." Right, and he starts ordering Pino to come with him, saying that she doesn't have a free will. You were created to obey my every command, and Pino starts walking towards him. It was almost as if she didn't have any control of her body, right? And she calls Ziggy her new master or her true master. And there was this moment where she started to delete all of her personal files, which, contained all her memories with Shiki and the crew. And, everybody was freaking out. They was like, oh, don't do it. You're not going to remember us. And then Shiki snaps her out of it. He was like, Pino, you have a heart. Fight it. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of person you want to be? And Pino snaps out of it and says, I want to be with you, Master Shiki. I want to be a human someday, right? And so she stays with Shiki and the crew. And Ziggy says whatever, basically, and pieces out. Um, there was a scene where he utilized his gravity to destroy all of the surrounding buildings and houses that were on the Grand Bell. And, he got on the ship and started to fly away. Um, there was also a scene where when Shiki wait, not Shiki, when Ziggy destroyed the surrounding area, everyone was falling into this giant crater. And Weiss utilized his mech suit to save Famara. Shiki utilized his gravity to save Rebecca and Happy. And Pino and Hermit saved herself. You know what I'm saying? And they all and then Ivory and Witch, they came zooming up on the crew with the Eden Zero, and everyone got on board. Ivory is trying to figure out what's going on. Hermit's all like, I don't know, I'm just as confused as you are, and which is all like, which is all like, come on y'all, we gotta dip, we gotta go, and it's at that moment where they get like a transmission, they get a video feed from Captain Connor, and everyone. I still find this very confusing. I still don't understand. I know there's like multiple timelines, but whenever there's multiple timelines in the story, I just get confused. So no one remembers Captain Connor. Nobody remembers Eden's one except for Rebecca, right? So Captain Connor appears on the screen and he's all like, "Hello, Eden Zero. This is Eden's one," and everyone's all like, "Who is this guy? What is Eden's what is Eden's one?" Right? So then Ziggy says, Eden Zero was just a prototype for Eden's One. Four star shines. I don't need you anymore. I have a new generation, a new breed of four star shines. The dark star shines or something like that. The dark four star shines or something like that. And let me say, the look of those niggas, the dark four star shines or whatever they were called, I don't know, I don't remember. They did not look impressive in any way, shape, or form. And that's not me being disrespectful to Hero. I'm just saying, that's not me being disrespectful to Hero. I just don't like their look. They don't look just like how I didn't like Drake and Joe's goons. I don't like the dark star shines, whatever they're called. I just don't like them. No, I prefer my girls. I prefer the four star shines, right? So, Ziggy's all like, oh, I don't have any need for y'all anymore. And Ivory's all like, Ziggy, what's happened to you? How are you even alive? You know? And Shiki says, Grandpa, what's wrong with you? Aren't you the one that aren't you the one that taught me the value of friendship? And Ziggy says, Shiki, my boy, I will give you the gift of death. And then the chapter ended. Like, that was the end of the chapter. Ziggy just looks at Shiki and says, I will give you the gift of death. This, I don't understand what's happening. Like, I'm legitimately confused. This all just seems so random. Like, what, what we've known about Ziggy before this point is that he had a fondness for humans. And all of a sudden he wakes up, he's not dead. He's apparently alive. He wakes up, so all of a sudden he has this hatred for humans. All of a sudden he wants to rule humankind. Unless it was an act, him having a fondness for humans. I don't understand. But it just, it doesn't even make sense for it to be an act. Because if he hated humans, why would he take Shiki in? I don't know. No matter how hard I try to think about it, I don't know. And the fact that the Edens, okay, if the Edens 1 was a prototype for Edens, wait, if the Eden 0 was a prototype for Edens 1, then in my opinion, the Eden's 1 is a 100% step back because the Eden 0 looks like a better ship entirely. The Eden's 1 is just a fish with his bones sticking out. The Eden Zero is a better ship entirely. Jesus Christ, that's confusing. Eden Zero is a better ship entirely. So, if the Eden Zero was just a prototype to Eden's One, Ziggy, you messed up, dog, because that ship is ugly as all. It's ugly. It's ugly, bro. I don't like the design. It's trash. And I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about an evil version of the four star giants. Like I said, I prefer my girls. You know, Hermit, Witch, Ivory, Valkyrie. Well, I guess Hamora now because she's the newest addition. She's replacing Valkyrie. I don't know how I feel about that. I just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't understand what's going on. I just don't know. uh, but, yeah, man, that's it. It was a real short chapter. But, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in whatever video I do next. I'm legitimately trying to figure this out, and I can't. I can't. I don't know what Hero's doing, man. I can't figure this man out. I don't know what he's doing. It just seems so random. It just no matter. It just seems. I mean, this chapter literally explains nothing. Nothing was explained. Why is he acting evil all of a sudden? What's up with Captain Connor? I never cared about Captain Connor, but what's up with him? Why was there a need for a prototype? Why is Eden Zero a prototype? Why was there a need for an Eden's one? Why are there a new breed, a new generation of four star giants? Did Ziggy wipe the original four star giants memory because he was planning on going rogue? I don't know. I'm gonna stop. Peace out, my Wolfpack. Your Alpha has spoken. I will see you all in my next review and other videos I plan on doing. Peace. I have a headache trying to figure this stuff out. I'm done.